players to do as well, trying to break that old mode of just playing soccer all the way through, and what sports really can benefit them.
100%. I've had players, like a Tyler Lehman, for example, who played, college soccer at UConn. He was also a tremendous basketball player.
And that's Savannah Richke trying to step up and play the ball. She'll find Maria Nolan, who will now pop it over to St. Pierre. There's a little bit of that connection you want. And Nolan's coming in. Nolan's got the shot. It's going to be a goal with 9:32 on the clock. Maria Nolan gets the pass, carefully moves her way through the box and sends a beautiful shot into the back of the net. The first goal of the game. The Class M championship goes to Granby. They were putting pressure. You heard Jim say he just wanted a little more connecting, and there they get it. Granby takes the first lead of the Class M championship. Jim, take us through it.
Well, it was just interesting because
keep this team rolling, keep this team having the success they've had this season. So don't be surprised if we mention some younger players that are going to have an impact as this one wears on. That's going to slip through. St. Pierre's got the ball. She's got an opportunity. She's got a one-on-one with the goalie. Here's the shot. It's in! St. Pierre is able to track the ball down. A one-on-one opportunity leads to the second goal of the game for Granby. It is 2-0 Granby over Plainfield with 5:30 left in the first half.
You can't leave her alone. A simple ball over the top.
This game, Plainfield has done what they need to do now. They've come out hard, and they're keeping the ball in the Granby end.
Look at that, the great play from Lindsay Price right there, who was down late in the first half, able to bring in the energy and get a shot opportunity. But now here's Plainfield on the side. They're going to try and get it across. Good job blocking. Just over the head of the goalie. It's going to be brought down. Oh, just over the frame. That was an opportunity with 38:50 left on the clock. Just barely a minute into this open second half. It was a 2-0 lead. The energy, the aggressive nature that you needed to see from Plainfield, it's happened. They are now starting to, but right as I said, almost on cue, Granby gets the shot. They'll try and go near post. It will just slide wide.
Kick for Granby.
A little bit of pride from Matt Conyers in this situation, stumping Jim Leahy. But we're going to play on. Granby's got the ball. They're going to float it over the head. This is Nolan. You haven't heard us call out her name too much in the second half so far, but she's going to retain the ball, make a nice pass in here to the box. Good shot, and it's a goal! With 29:20 left in this one, that's Tessa McMillan scoring, a senior for Granby, and that's the 3-0 lead that Jim was talking about, that dangerous 3-0 lead. It's 29:20 on the clock. The Granby Bears are up 3-0 over Plainfield in the Class M championship game.
The team has shown some composure today.
And if you had read the Hartford Courant, I think today, that's what Roy Gernon said. He said it's a different team, different feel every year. You cannot show too many links from years to years, and you have to appreciate that. That's Roy Gernon, so usually what he says is going to make sense and be well thought out, Jim.
Yeah,
There's the ball played in. Nolan's got the ball. It's a goal. That is 23:29 on the clock, and it's Maria Nolan with her second goal of the game, giving Granby a 4-0 lead at Dillon Stadium against Plainfield. Ball played through, and just a nice little touch into the back of the net to add to the lead.
Yeah, Granby.
I mean, yeah, you look at this roster, Jim. You see the youth that he's used already in this game, and what about his JV and freshman teams? Or those younger players that maybe we aren't seeing today. So I think Granby's always had a great feeder system. There's no reason to think it's going to go any other way. So I think
St. Pierre with some nice moves to get the ball into the box, slots it over, and to McMillan in the middle, and another finish.
That's McMillan. That's her second goal of the game. She scores with 19:57 left in the Class M state championship, and now it is 5-0 for the Granby Bears over Plainfield at Dillon Stadium. They are
games where the margin of victory was 2 goals. The 2-0 defeat of Suffield, which we said earlier was somewhat historic, and a 3-1 defeat of Ellington. Everything else was more than 2 goals.
That's amazing. It is quite remarkable.
Oh, and Plainfield breaks into the box and a finish.
And you look at Sophie. You look at Sophie Sessions. She puts her arms out, but she deserves it. She's played a really aggressive second half. She has not given up, and that's why she's earned that goal in that situation. She kept pushing, even though the task got taller and taller in front of her.
For Plainfield throughout the game.
There's no question. So she won't take it as much solace because competitive people like to be in competitive matches, but she worked hard to the death, and that was great.
You see that competitive nature when she scored the goal. Like, she didn't start celebrating. She put her arms out and shrugged. And that's, that's a credit to her character. She knows what the situation is. And there's a goal for Granby. It's floated over the top. And with 19 seconds left in this one, it's going to be 6-1. That is Natalie Schock. We hope we are pronouncing that wrong. She's pronouncing that right. We hope we were pronouncing it right, not wrong. Exclamation point on this one with 19-6.
More than 30 yards out. Goalkeeper just a few steps off her line. Dropped it on a dime, as they say, and it was very impressive. 10 seconds left for the free kick for Plainfield. My guess is they're going to hurry up and take it because it's just the kind of team they are. Driven into the box, headed out by Granby 2-1, and the Granby Bears are the 2019 Class M State Girls Championship team.
Another state championship is coming home to Granby after the Granby field hockey team closed it out in the morning hours. It is now the Granby girls soccer team finishing one off, and really, Jim, just an impressive showing to complete this perfect season. They finished the year 20-0.